Morning, students. I hope you all will be fine and doing good at home. I'm Miss Simab, your value education teacher. Today we will read unit number 2. So open page number 4. Unit number 2 is obedience to one's parents. In this unit, I will teach you the importance of obedience, especially of the parents. So first of all, let me tell you what is happening in this story. This story is about a boy who was careless and he never paid attention to his parents. His parents always advised him to go outside to play, to do exercise, and to sleep on time and to wake up on time, but he never paid attention to his parents' advice. As a result, he was unable to pay interest to his studies and he was sleepy during his lessons. And at last, he failed in exams and he got an F grade in sports. So, you see, parents tell us to do certain things because they care for us. Their advice keep us safe. Parents look after us and give us everything we need, for which we should be grateful to them, and they deserve our respect and obedience. Okay? So now let's read the text. Obedience to one's parents. Shan, look what a lovely evening it is. There is a cool breeze. Why don't you go outside and play with your friends? Said Mrs. Bhatti. Who is Mrs. Bhatti? Mrs. Bhatti is the mother of Shan. He is Shan. She is Mrs. Bhatti, and this man is the father of Shan. His name is Mr. Bhatti. No, mommy, I want to watch cartoons. You need to get some exercise too, urged Mr. Bhatti. Later, daddy, was Shan reply as usual. Like I said before, he never go outside to play, he never do exercise, and he never obey to his parents. Shan Bhatti had become very lazy. Watching TV was his favorite pastime. He always used to watch TV and his favorite cartoon DVDs. Mr. and Mrs. Bhatti, his parents, always asked him to play outdoors, but Shan always said no. He had started to put on weight because he was not getting any exercise. Even when it was time to go to bed, Shan would stay up late watching DVDs of his favorite cartoons. He never listened to his parents when they told him to follow a proper timetable. Early to bed and early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise, Mr. Bhatti used to say, but it fell on deaf ears. He never listened to his parents. He always stayed up late and always got late from school. Because Sean went to sleep late, he found it difficult to get up in the morning. He was usually late for school and was tired and sleepy during lessons. He could not pay attention to the teacher. This went on all year until the final exams come. Shan did not listen to his parents and did not follow a proper timetable. He still stayed up late at night and felt ill because of his weight. On results day, Mr. and Mrs. Bhatti were very upset to see Shan's report card. He had failed. He had even got an F in sports because he was obese. Obese means healthy. He had gained weight. He was unable to run, play games, and exercise properly. Shan is not a healthy boy, said his teacher, Miss Shama. He needs to exercise more, then he would be able to pay more attention to his studies. Shan hung his head in shame. If only I had listened to you, Mummy and Daddy, he said. Now I realize my mistake. So at the end, he realized his mistake, that if he would listen to his parents, then he would not face this failure. Mr. and Mrs. Bhatti said, "It is not too late, Shan. Just follow our advice and you'll do better." You see, parents are always kind to you. Miss Shama added, "Indeed, parents always give their children the best advice, Shan. You should always listen to your parents." "Yes, Miss Shama. From now on, I will promise." Parents tell us to do certain things because they care for us. They tell us to give more time to study and to play healthy games. They make rules for us for our own good. They may sound strict sometimes, but their advice keeps us safe from danger. Parents look after us and give us everything we need, for which we should be grateful. They deserve our respect and obedience. We can never really repay them for all that they do for us, but we can respect them by listening to what they say and obeying them. So, students, I hope you have understood the lesson. What was the lesson? The lesson was of obedience, that we should always. Now, come to page number 8. You can see two questions on page number 8. Question number 1 is, why do our parents set rules for us and tell us what to do? Question number 2 is, what happens when we argue with or talk back to parents? So students, try to answer these questions on your own. I have written the answer, but you can write your own answer. So let's read first question. Why do our parents set rules for us and tell us what to do? Parents set rules for us because they care for us. They want us to be successful in the life. Their advice keep us safe from danger. Okay? You can write your own answer. You can write whatever you like to write. Okay? Why your parents set rules for you? What happens when we argue with or talk back to parents? What happens when we do not obey our parents? When we do not listen to our parents, what do we face? When we argue or talk back with our parents, we face failure in our life. Okay, we are never successful in our lives if we do not listen to our parents, if we do not obey our parents. So, dear students, I hope you have understood the importance of obedience, and I hope you all will be obedient to your parents, to your elders, to your teachers. Okay, so students, take care of yourself. See you again. Allah Hafiz.